Okay. I'm gonna end this and go to regular. Unless there's somebody else. Not a lot of people I'll go on Bigo. It's a shame I'm not a chef. I mean, a host. Well, I'm not really a good chef anyway, so maybe a wannabe chef.
Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And yeah, that's what I like to say. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Look at that little baby Timmy. Timmy's a big boy. Our little baby Rosie's downstairs. Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And yeah.
She's real positive and everything, but she talks about UFOs and she gets a lot of well, I think on the internet, if you just have something like a cooking channel and you're positive and silly, but not, controversial, don't talk about religion and politics, well, then, you know.
The problem is that everything out there is made in a factory.
Yeah, she has live streams about aliens.
We were having such an amazing time on this ship behind us until things went really badly wrong. And after paying over $9,000, we are a little bit gutted. Now our cruise has basically been cancelled halfway through and we're stuck here now. We're going to talk about what went wrong, other problems with river cruising that you may not know about, that you definitely need to know before booking. Right, let's talk about it.
Quick heads up, this video is brought to you by Squarespace.
Well, ahoy there, cruisers. We're not going to mess around. We're not going to keep teasing you for the whole video. We're just going to get straight into it. So, unfortunately, our cruises came to an abrupt end. We still have 3.5 days left, so we're just halfway through our cruise. The water levels in Europe on the Danube. We're sailing the Danube from Passau in Germany to Budapest in Hungary. Just arrived in Vienna, so halfway through our cruise, and the water levels are too low for us to continue. So basically, we're going to be spending the rest of the cruise here in Vienna with plans to do something later on, but we don't know what yet because it's just been... My God, my heart's beating so fast. I wonder if you can hear it. That's hilarious. It was a train just going past. First and foremost, absolutely nothing the cruise line can do. So there's no point in really being angry at them. I guess it's how they deal with this situation now on how they're going to really be judged. Because from last week's video, you probably know we paid just under 7,000 British pounds. That's over $9,000. So it works out at about $1,300, $1,400 for both of us per night. So it really isn't cheap. It's much more expensive than staying on a suite on a cruise ship. Now, obviously it's disappointing. It really is. We were really looking forward to it, but we know that these things happen. These things can happen, which really sucks. And we're not the only boat in the water. There's lots of boats around us here in Vienna who are now stuck. There's lots of boats stuck in Budapest. So we're just going to kind of take you through and see what happens.
Like you said, Ben, there's nothing the cruise line can do. It's up to Mother Nature, and unfortunately, sometimes Mother Nature can be a bit of a So we're just basically going to judge this now on how the cruise line reacts. And when something goes wrong, it really just shows what a company is made of in how they react to it and deal with it. I will say though, it would have been nice to know earlier because we kind of already knew this was going to happen. Not from the cruise line, from other Facebook groups that we are already in. Other cruise lines had already cancelled cruises up to like 4 or 5 days ago. Chatter on the ship about the fact that we weren't going to go beyond Vienna was already going around the ship before it was official. That was about 2 days ago. So it would have been nice to know earlier, and we do feel like we have a little bit been kept in the dark, that they didn't want to tell us earlier, and also that it was very last minute, that they mentioned that they just found this out and it was a miracle they made it to this point. I don't know if that's quite true, the way that they were wording it.
Wow, I have to say though, this cruise has been pretty spectacular up till this moment. I think it's our 5th or 6th river cruise, our first time with UniWorld. If you want to see what it was like, go check out last week's video. But we were just saying, I think so far, up until the Bloomin' River and that damn Mother Nature, I think it might be the best one we've been on. It has been really fantastic. The food has been exceptional. The crew have been wonderful. We love the ship. Our cabin's really nice as well. The only problem is that we're supposed to end in Budapest, and that's about 4 hours away by coach. So I don't know what's going to happen there. Everybody keeps asking what's going on. It's been a good few hours now and nobody seems to know, which is kind of understandable, but like David said, this isn't a surprise. It was forecast that the rivers were going to be at a record low, so I kind of don't know why we weren't cancelled beforehand or told beforehand. It is a bit of a shame. So we're going to see what's happening because we have to get to Budapest for our flight in the morning on the last day. We're basically just in a hotel now, a very, very expensive hotel. So I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of bittersweet. It's going to be a interesting ride to see how they deal with this, but it brings us to the point that there are things that a lot of people don't know about river cruises, not just the fact that rivers can be too low and high as well. If there's too much rain, the rivers can get so high that they can't get onto the bridges, so that's a reason for cruises being stopped as well. So it's about 48 hours since we last saw you. Now, it was really nice to be able to explore Vienna. There are definitely worse places to be stuck. There really are. So that was really nice just to be able to get into the city and it be so close. So that was a nice little perk. So we were supposed to be in Bratislava today. That's the capital of Slovakia. It's a really nice place. It's really small, but we have been before on another river cruise. It was about an hour and a half each way on a coach, and then you get about an hour and a half, 2 hours when you're there. So we didn't really fancy being on a coach all day because you'll hear what we have to do tomorrow. So we've finally been given information about what's going on in legitimately 11 hours. So first of all, we need to pack because we're getting taken off the ship. We would have preferred to stay on the ship just because it is
Ryan,
nice,
are you
and
in
we're
there,
gonna be
honey?
bused to Budapest tomorrow. Now, Budapest, we've looked a few times on Google Maps to see exactly how long it's going to take there. No traffic, it's about 3 hours 15. Traffic, it's about 4 hours. The cruise director said it's about a 2-hour drive, and then he said that we're going to be split in half. So half the ship's going to go in a fancy hotel, half the ship's going to go in Marriott. I don't know why he said this because it was a bit weird, and everybody was looking a little bit like,
finding the right plumber shouldn't mean endless scrolling. Thumbtack matches you with the right pro using AI-powered search.
The bar's all back. He's just older and he's real negative.
guys, I know I'm not being
Known
a
it for
dick
a long
here, I'm
time,
really
but-
not. It is a bit disappointing. We've looked online, it costs about $330 a night.
You don't know
and
how-
we pay
Ryan?
$1,400 per night to be on this cruise ship, and that's why we were like, we'd like to stay where we booked and paid for with all of the food and stuff. That's not possible. So that's, I mean, it's definitely a downgrade. There's $1,000 difference in that, which is a bit of a shame. So basically, we've lost a lot of things. We've lost things like our drinks package. You know, we get a full premium drinks package on board. So
I'm
we're
trying
gonna
to
have
lose
more,
weight,
which
you know.
really does suck. And then basically we're gonna get
I'm gonna
there
put this
an
one
hour
in the
later.
middle.
We're gonna have a scenic coach tour of Budapest for an hour. I don't think I want to get on another coach much after just being on one for 4 hours, but that's funny. And the director said, oh, you'll see everything you were going to see on the 3 or 4 hour tour that was planned before all of this was cancelled. Don't think we're going to see Budapest in an hour. But what's great is that they do have a walking tour later on in the day. They give us €30 each for our lunch, which is better than nothing, but it is very expensive. We went out for a meal the other day in a little town, and we had one main course each and one drink each. Mine was just a soft drink, and it cost us €78, so it's not even going to cover a decent lunch. We can check into the hotel at 3 o'clock, and then it's 6:45 to 9:30, which I thought was a really nice touch. They're going to take us on a scenic sailing with a local boat, where there's going to be a buffet dinner on board, but he did say, verbatim, the food's going to be rubbish. But yeah, so we're going to get a subpar dinner, but I'm glad that we get to sail in Budapest, because that's going to be really lovely, because it is gorgeous. We're going to take you along for all of this as well, which is fabulous. Then the next day we get a breakfast buffet. So that's what we found out so far. I do feel like the communication hasn't been very good. Nobody seems to know what's going on with each other, just general things. But yeah, it's just a bit of a shame really that we have to get off the ship and go to a Marriott hotel. I mean, this is beautiful. I want to stay here. It's lovely. It's gorgeous. It's posh, and we've got nice products. We found out loads of stuff from another passenger yesterday about what's going to be happening today, but nobody was told, which is a bit strange. So it was kind of like on a need-to-know basis. The fact that we've only been told like 11 hours before we actually have to get off the ship. We've just finished dinner, and it's 10 past 10 in an evening. We've got to pack now and have our stuff outside of the door in like 11 hours, which is crazy. So we better get started with that soon.
This video is sponsored by Squarespace, and we've used it for over half a decade now, which is kind of wild to think about. We run our entire website whilst traveling, usually from a cruise ship. Squarespace is perfect for that because everything is built in. No patching things together, no tech headaches. One thing we love is how easy it is to update the site. New video, new blog post, a tweak to a page. We can do it quickly, even on questionable ship Wi-Fi. Their design tools are also a lifesaver. You can start with Blueprint AI or a template, then customize it so it actually feels like you. And we also use Squarespace email campaigns to stay connected with our audience. New videos, updates, announcements, all from the same platform. So if you're a creator, traveler, or someone who just wants their idea to look legit online, this is such a solid place to start.
Go to squarespace.com for a free 14-day trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/BennyDavid to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
One of the biggest problems for me, and this is again a really happy airline, all the ships, even the ones that don't get stuff, is this. This is our view. No, it's not pitch black outside. That is basically fine on a cruise ship or a British ship or something. But basically, since we got docked here, we have been just looking at and walls the whole time. So we've basically been in the interior cabin. We need to pay extra for French houses, get a big view, but we have not been had a view for most of the time here. Again, it's a little bit frustrating. We've got this through the cruise line. This is just what you have to expect when you book a cruise like this. It might not be another ship you're looking at. You could be looking at a high river wall like there were on the first day of our cruise, if you remember that from our previous video. So it's just something you have to be aware of. Of course, if we were sailing, mentally it's not too bad because you think, okay, it's fine for now, we're going to be moving on later, or even sometimes this ship might move away. But because we're basically going to be stuck here now, there's no breaking it. We've been here for 3 days now, and for 3 days we've had no view, which is such a shame.
Yeah, so basically we're paying to be inside.
Yeah, right.
Cabin, but paying ridiculous amounts of money for that fact because we're just not moving anywhere. So it's been dark in here.
They didn't know if that sausage is ready to eat.
The rest of the ship as well, because we have ships.
But now,
kind of in a sandwich right now. All the areas on board are completely dark, so it's like a very dark hotel, which is a bit of a shame. Obviously, this is unusual. That's not normal. Normally, we'd be out sailing. It's just something that we really haven't done on this cruise ship, and I think that's what I'm a little bit more sour about. It's just that I really wanted to do some sailing, scenic sailing down the beautiful Danube, taking in all of those beautiful sights and things. That really is what you pay for. That's the lovely bonus about river cruising, and not just booking to stay in a hotel, which would be a lot cheaper, and taking the train, because it's very accessible here in Europe. It's great. The trains are amazing, so you can get from place to place very easily. We also bumped into some people on land, some of our subscribers who are really, really nice. Thank you so much for saying hi to us. We bumped into somebody from Avalon and Viking. I wrote it down what they said. So Viking were offering 25% future cruise credit for everybody affected, which is really nice, and we've seen that's for all of their ships that are affected, and they're getting basically the same treatment we are. They're getting taken to Budapest and things. And then Avalon are offering a 50% refund, up to 50% refund for some guests who have been affected. And then we've heard Anna Waterways as well are offering a 20% future cruise credit. Now we've asked and they're not offering anything at all, so there's no discounts or anything, which is a little bit of a shame. I don't really expect compensation and things like that, but a little bit of goodwill, like a little bit off a future cruise would be really nice, because like we said, we've had a really wonderful time here on Uni World. It has been very, very good indeed. Just wanted to add in a little speech tonight. The one thing that I didn't like was that they were criticising other cruise lines, including Viking, to try and get us to give them better ratings. So like, make sure you rate us out of 10 and go on Cruise Critic and TripAdvisor and rate us out of 10, because there's other cruise lines, especially the big one beginning with V, that we haven't ever sailed on the river. They're rubbish and we're better. And I was like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to put down other cruise lines to make yourself feel better. The Viking ships look lovely, they really do. We've sailed with Viking Ocean a few times and they're wonderful. So we would like to try the River Line as well. We want to do everything we can to help you save money. We don't want to put you off. We just want to make you aware of all of the things that can happen on a river cruise if you didn't know, because we didn't know the first time. So we just want to share that information with you a little bit. I need to say something about this bed. Do you remember we talked about it in our first episode? Beds by Savoie, up to 50 grand a bed. How crazy is that? It is probably the most comfortable bed I have ever slept in. It is wonderful. Oh my gosh, guys, it is just gorgeous. If MasterCard did beds, what is it? No, is it if Carlsberg did beds, this would be the bed. For everything else, it's MasterCard. Maybe, no, I don't know what it is. It's the same.
There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard.
A little bit of fun to put this on a MasterCard. 50 grand for a bed, oh my gosh. It's nothing but such a treat. Hope the beds in the Marriott is nice. Anyway, good night guys, we'll see you in the morning. Sleep well. A very good morning, everybody, on what's the last day of our cruise. Yes, so we've woken up nice and early. It's just after 7 a.m. because we've got to get everything outside of our room by 8 and go have breakfast and go get on the coach. It's a bit of a rushed morning, but it's fine. We're all packed. David's just finishing in the shower. I've had a lovely shower. The shower's great though. That's really good. The rainfall shower in that bathroom is lovely. The bed is fabulous. I actually managed to sleep quite well even though it's an early start. I think it's because river cruising is quite tiring actually. That's another thing about river cruising that people might not know about. Whilst it does kind of skew a lot older, so the clientele is mostly sort of 60s, 70s, 80s. Everybody's been really lovely. It's been really nice. It's not a problem at all. Ocean cruising, but it is quite active. It's quite an active holiday vacation, which is nice. We've really enjoyed it. Bike riding, lots of walking around on your own as well, doing stuff in the ports that you visit, which has been really lovely, but it is tiring. Lots of early mornings, lots of tours every day, lots of walking involved in all of them as well. So we've walked miles, and if you sort of do have a reduced mobility and maybe in a wheelchair or something like this, it might not be the best type of vacation for you. It's definitely worth looking into. Some cruise lines will be better than others. Uni World themselves even openly say on their website that it's not the best type of vacation for that, just because of the transportation, getting on and off of buses. Some ships don't even have lifts and elevators. Ours does, which is great. But yeah, it's worth looking at your fitness levels and things and what you're able to achieve in port. It's just definitely worth looking at that. So, somebody's just knocked on our door, guys. Sorry about that. The cases are not due to be out for another 25 minutes, so they're already asking for them, and it's it's only 7:30, so not sure why they're knocking on our door so early. Anyway, looking on the bright side, very much looking forward to going to Budapest. It's a beautiful city, so let's make a start, shall we?
Get a GoDaddy website, email, and matching domain bundled together for one low price. It's everything you need to bring your business online, bundled together to help you grow and save. Start today at GoDaddy.com.
I need some coffee.
Good morning. So we're already on our journey. This morning we went for breakfast, the final breakfast on the ship before we headed off, and we put our bags out this morning and everything. We left a little late. Again, the cruise director came on the bus and said that it'd be about a 2.5 hour journey. That's not true because we checked our phones. It's showing us 3 hours 45 without traffic, but we've actually hit traffic, so it's coming up to about 5.5 hours now, which is what it's going to be by the time we get there. So we're about 2 hours in now, and we've just done our first rest stop. Drinks and things aren't provided, we have to do by them ourselves. Also the toilets, you have to pay for as well. The general mood on the bus is a little bit fed up. I think people are a bit disappointed that it's taken longer than we were told. I'm not sure why they're not just telling us the normal time and managing people's expectations, because I think that's what most people are getting a little bit frustrated about. But hey ho, we're on our way. It's a comfortable bus so far, and I can't wait to get there. Right, let's head back.
We finally made it to Budapest. You're not going to believe how long that took us. 5.5 hours almost. How crazy is that?
No.
Especially when the guide on the ship kept telling us it was going to be about 2.5 hours, which we knew was completely wrong. Very happy to be here. It's a beautiful day here in Budapest, and it looks spectacular. But we can't check in, so we all arrived, we all queued up, lined for about 20 minutes to check in. Nobody knew what was going on. The hotel manager came over, didn't know what was going on, asking us where our Uniworld guide was. So he said he was supposed to be here to sort everything out and make sure everything's going to be smooth for check-in. So unfortunately we can't check in, so they just told us to go for some late lunch. Now that it's sort of 2 p.m, we left at 8:30 this morning, so that's a bit of a shame. So we can't check into the hotel, and we've still got all of our bags, like camera equipment and stuff, so it's quite heavy and hot. So we're going to quickly go find some food, and yeah, it's just a shame it took so long, because we're basically only got a few hours in Budapest now before we go home, so that really kind of sucks. Like I said, we would have preferred just to stay on the ship and maybe do something else in Vienna, but that wasn't an option, unfortunately.
Ben said hungry, so I brought him for some food. He didn't want any, he was just pointing around, because we're in Hungary. Is that one? No? So far, we feel a connection to this place, because we're always hungry. Anyway, we came for food, and looking on the brighter side, got myself a beer to chill out and relax after that long, I was going to say train journey, coach journey. Came to a Hungarian restaurant and ordered some dishes, which should be very interesting. Some obviously we know, some we don't, so I'm looking forward to it.
I am so excited. This food looks amazing. For starters, we went for the camembert. It's walnut crusted and comes with a little jam kind of dip, which looks lovely. Let's go try. Oh my god. Cheesy as heck, I'm here for it. That is delicious, very crispy on the outside and very wonderful. For my main course, so I had to go for some beef goulash, didn't I? I had to. It's a proper Hungarian favourite, and it smells wonderful. I'm going to go get a bit of everything on my little spoon here. It looks hot because it's steaming, even though it's very hot outside. Oh, hit me with a bud and call me a pest. That is absolutely blooming delicious. That's rich, delicious, paprika-y. Paprika's a big thing here in Hungary. Absolutely wonderful. Very, very good.
I went for a langosh, or langos, I'm sorry for mispronouncing that. It's a deep fried bread, like a flatbread, and then they top it with different toppings, sour cream, cheese, beef goulash, all sorts. I went for the vegetarian one, which has got sour cream, cheese and vegetables on it. It looks wonderful. It looks like a giant pizza. Creamy, crispy, very tasty. Tastes a little bit naughty, but really good. That's actually very, very delicious. It's huge as well.
Let's go back to the hotel to see if we can check in now. That was wonderful. Very good food. Our server was really, really nice as well, which was lovely. We're having a nice chat about him. We didn't tell him what we'd been up to. That was just around 65 euros for both of us without the tip, and we left a $5 tip. Tip's not usually as much here. So yeah, so $70 altogether. So they gave us 60 and it didn't cover that, and that wasn't a very expensive place or anything. Obviously we're in the tourist heart in the capital, so it's going to be expensive. Definitely worth it, I think, but yeah, what they gave us on the ship didn't cover it, and obviously we only had one drink, one starter to share, and 2 main courses with no dessert or anything as well. So if we do go for a dessert a little later on, we are out of pocket, which is a bit of a shame. We're just being completely honest with you guys. We're just saying exactly how much we're spending versus how much they've gave us. So yeah, let's go check in.
So, We're in the hotel room. It did take a while to check in actually. There was a little bit of confusion about what was actually happening. It took about half an hour just to figure out what to do. Because there was a tour going out at the same time, it was confusing of who was waiting for the tour and who was waiting to check in. We did notice that Princess Cruises is here and Amma Waterways, but they had like signage everywhere telling people where to go and there was nothing for us. We eventually did check in though, and we came up to the room. Our bags weren't here. We were told our bags would be taken to the room, but they weren't, so we actually went back downstairs to grab them ourselves, so we're just left in storage. So again, I think the communication's been really poor. There's not really been any information at all sort of told to us. It's kind of just rumours that we've been told from other people, and the information we have been told is usually been wrong. So I think that's the biggest letdown. But we're in the room now. It's a Marriott hotel. It's by far, it's not the worst hotel in the world. It's a fine hotel. It's okay. It's your standard Marriott. The reason I'm a little bit upset or it's a little bit of annoying is the fact that we've paid prices that are more expensive than some of the most expensive hotels here in Budapest. So for example, some of the top hotels, the St. Regis, the Four Seasons, they're about $500 per night. When we looked at the cost of this hotel, we looked yesterday when we were told where we were staying, it was $300, but we have seen it for about $190 as well. I think it is expensive because all the cruise lines are staying here. So when you think that it's a $300 hotel, but we paid a lot more than that per night, it doesn't really add up.
One thing is though, we've got single beds, which sucks a little bit because obviously we had the king bed on our ship, so we've been given single twin beds, so not even doubles, they're very small beds, which kind of sucks a little bit. Now we did talk about it to the hotel, we're like, can we have a king room please? And they were like, no, this is what really well was specifically booked to you. So that's a bit of a shame because we did have a king bed and we all know about that. So I'm not sure if that's because all the people as well, maybe the free left them taking the benefit of the doubt with that as well, you never know. But yeah, it's a Marriott, isn't it? It is a bit rough around the edge of this one. It's definitely not 5-star. I don't know why they're calling it a 5-star hotel. The cruise director was like, oh, it's beautiful. It's a 5-star hotel. It's a Marriott. And Marriotts are completely fine. We stay in them all of the time. I'd book a cheaper place than this usually if we were filming it or if we're on a night before or whatever. We don't really care about that sort of stuff. The only reason we're a little bit like, well, it's just fine is because we paid $1,400 per night, and that certainly isn't what we've got here, but it'll do. And we were really genuinely looking forward to it. There's cruises which we just do because we want to cover because they're new, but we were genuinely looking forward to this one. I don't know, I feel like there should be maybe some future cruise credit like the other cruise lines were giving. I certainly don't want any compensation or anything like that, but I do feel, wow, it is stunning here in Budapest. So we are on our little boat now. Sorry guys, talking into the mic because it's very loud. It's a really nice little boat. I'm really glad they did this, I really am, because one of the things we were really looking forward to was sailing the Danube through Budapest because it is very spectacular. So we've got like a 2.5-hour sunset cruise, all of your drinks included, yay.
And this sun is reflected in ready to go. Can you believe it's the end of our river cruise journey? This morning,
How to get the group out of the group chat on Airbnb. Book a home with space for everyone. Yes, everyone. Then book a food tour. You'll do some eating, but mostly walk by.
What a nice home. I never thought that would be behind that. Oh, we got a guard dog. Watch out, guys. No matter how curious you are, do not go poking around in somebody's camp without them knowing. I'd buy this for you if you promise me you'll be here tomorrow morning. I can take you to the bus station. I haven't even made it to any of the encampments yet, and we're already going to be helping somebody get across country to go home. Where are you guys? Moment of truth. He's supposed to be right there. Maybe he had second thoughts. Maybe it was too quick of a decision. Wait, no, what? I see someone coming. Hey man, how you doing? All right, you need any socks? My name's Nate, man.
Will.
You live down here?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Then is it good community down here?
Yeah, where are you from? What brought you out here?
I went to the course. And I didn't success, she me.
How long have you been here now?
8 months, probably.
Do you guys get hassled here in the river much?
No, I probably will.
That's good. What do people down here need the most?
Something to listen to.
I can give that for sure.
Because everyone's got the burden. Doesn't make them not any less than me. just makes it hard and you tell them in a certain way you can't change it.
Yeah, exactly.
I got some good feedback for your show for thousands of years. As long as there was a Senate in office, every word can go back to their phone. Every time the president speaks, the senator throws the flag. It's just a different name, but it's still the same thing.
Well, you sound pretty educated. What'd you do before this?
I look like an IT specialist.
Really?
Yeah, anything industrial. I love it.
What do you think one of your best skill sets is?
Probably to judge character. It's at all ends. I always wait to the very end. I feel like these sayings have some hundred history or something. I believe the devil was
Demons or weather or what?
it's like bad spirits or something.
Where are you headed right now?
It's a sea bug. Second drink.
You want to go to 7-Eleven? I'll buy you something to drink?
Yeah.
Let's go. Do you think our bikes will be safe right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you get whatever you can drink. I'm good with me, man. Yeah, no, get whatever you want, dude. Please, load up. And I need to be smart and make sure I drink something. Kind of the fun part, loading this thing up. I put so much stuff back here. See, I brought some sleeping bags, some t-shirts, socks, hats. Where you are? Do you miss it back east at all?
Well, tickets too much.
Is that, like, do you actually want to go home? Do you have people home that would help you out?
My parents are gone. It's just me.
Sorry about your parents, man.
My mom passed away when I was saying that my dad came.
No way.
11 years apart.
Let's see what a Greyhound would cost and where they, I don't know where they would leave from here. Oh, there's one in London. When would you want to go? Now? It's $255. I'd buy this for you if you promise me you'll be here tomorrow morning. I can take you to the bus station. I want to make sure you get on it. Yeah. Your booking's confirmed. I got you a ticket to get home. All right, you guys, real quick, I got a serious question for you. Would you download an app if you could earn $10 right away? Because that's what I did. I downloaded an app called Free Cash, and within like 10 minutes after accepting my first offer, I already had $10 in my account. Free Cash lets users earn money by playing games, accepting offers, or even just getting cash back on everyday purchases.
You have 5 hours on a video game to earn $1.
It's legit. You can count on this one coming through. I mean, just check out right here at their ratings on Trustpilot. We should meet at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock to make sure we can get you down to the Greyhound station.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay.
Audition right here this time. And I'll be here at 3 o'clock tomorrow.
3 o'clock tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll find you. I'll look around and I'll try to find you to get you something to eat tonight. And we'll figure it out for tomorrow. I'll come looking for you when I grab dinner. Okay. You thirsty?
Thirsty.
Are you staying right here?
Stay here, I stay wherever they let me.
What's your name?
My name's Ronnie, they call me Harpo.
I'm Nate.
Thank you.
Very welcome. Do you need a sleeping bag?
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
Here's a couple pairs of socks for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and a t-shirt.
Oh, that's my favorite color, too.
Cool.
This type of weather, you have to stay in shade and drink plenty of water.
And you've been out here how long?
I lost count. I say about over 30 years. Couldn't find what I was looking for with, peace.
Yeah.
Peace. To talk, like we're doing now. I was raised with the Lord Jesus. And he let me find out what the evil is.
Yeah. Well, it's right out here for us to see.
Oh, yeah.
Right out here for us to learn.
Yes, it's like, it's there.
Yeah.
Michael, I was coming
You thirsty? I got water.
Hey,
The water.
come here.
Yeah.
Where I can take the picture.
It's a hat, dude. Some socks. My name's Nate. I got a YouTube channel, and then I have my own buy one, give one brand. So this is all the give one items from stuff I've sold on my website. Thank you. Absolutely. You staying down here then?
Yeah, that's the house right there.
Okay, I was probably gonna get a kind of a head count somewhat and get everybody something to eat later.
Yeah, I'm there at 4.
Okay, cool.
Michael, he don't go to 7-Eleven. We'll go down over here because this sun's getting into it.
Okay, yeah, let's go. Where's your actual home? How you doing, man? You thirsty?
Yeah.
There's people everywhere down here, huh?
Yeah, there's a whole roll over 200 people. I'm trying to get myself out here too. I had a job, I just lost it. Being down here, it's like, it's hard. I mean, I did it for 5 months. It's not that, I mean, it's hard, but it's doable.
Yeah.
It's just how it's doing. And then they won't help me because I make too much. And, I mean, I got miserable, but I still want to work. I can't get food stamps because I got a paycheck. Can't get GR because I got a paycheck. Can't get housing because I got a paycheck. And I got to sign up for GR in order to get housing.
Yeah. It's always like that, isn't it? Like it's a runaround, man. It's like a big, never-ending circle. It's nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hope I'll see you around.
I will. Yeah. Ride safe, dude. These look like pretty decent homes compared to a little tent.
First of all, man-made homes. These are constructed tarp homes, they call them. So you can get as much, you can get space and storage.
Who lives there?
Couple of homes,
Couple people?
yeah.
I would love to see it,
But yeah,
but only if they let me.
that's what it's about.
Regardless of these being out here in the open and not on a property someone owns, it still should be treated the same.
Exactly. I mean, exactly. That's what we kind of earned and built here.
Yeah. I don't have to worry about my bike sitting right there?
Nobody should have to worry about nothing.
Not in this area? Unreal. What a nice home.
Look at this man.
This is actually really, really cool. How long you been down here?
17 or something.
17 years? 7 to 10? And no one's ever bothered you down here, huh?
Well, I don't bother people.
How'd you get all this stuff down here? Obviously you hauled it down, but yeah, not by yourself, right?
That's one thing, you see, we try to help each other. A lot of times, that's what we can.
You guys have a community down here. And you have a generator for power then?
Yeah, it's really fast.
And you kind of collect all this stuff like out of the trash or wherever?
People selling them.
Yard sales, whatever? People bring it down here, kind of donate it and stuff? I would have never imagined that this was behind that tarp.
Really?
No. No. I mean, I love seeing when people do stuff for themselves. I really do. I find it's really interesting. It's amazing. And, you know, it's the whole thing of one man's trash is another man's treasure kind of thing.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, definitely. I'll see you again later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cruise down a little further and see who else I meet. I never thought that would be behind me. That's crazy. That is nuts. Gotta be careful around here too. There are lots of rattlesnakes in this area, and I've seen a lot of stuff on the news about rattlesnakes. Well, you guys, that was just one of the many homes in this area, and I'm already amazed. That was the first one. Let's go see who else we can meet and get a head count of how many people we can feed tonight and make their evening that much better. Anybody home? Uh-oh, we got a guard dog. Watch out, guys. Hi. Where are you going? Where's your home? Hello? One thing you never want to do is go poking around in somebody's camp. No matter how curious you are, do not go poking around in somebody's camp without them knowing. And I sure hope I did not step on that on my way in. For as many camps as we have seen, I haven't seen many people. Nobody seems to be home. when water comes through here, you guys, this whole area is full. That's why nobody lives right here. Hi, doggies. This is good, doggies. Where's your mom? You don't want to tell me? That's okay. Let's go up top, see if anybody's there. Anybody home? Doesn't seem like anybody's here. I'm actually really surprised, you guys, because I have not seen that many people. I don't know if you're as excited as I am to see Will get on that bus tomorrow. I can't believe I met somebody that was stuck here and hoping to get home and had given up thinking it was impossible and that it would never happen because it was too expensive. $250 still costs a lot of money, especially to somebody out here. But because of you guys, we get to make things like that happen. And so I want to take a second to thank all of you out there. We couldn't do any of this stuff if it wasn't for this channel and our community. To all the members on the channel, thank you so much. And to all of my Patreon subscribers, you guys are seriously awesome. And if you guys want to become a bigger part of what we do here, check out the membership options here on YouTube or our Patreon for some behind the scenes content and updates on people before they get dropped here. I really hope he shows up tomorrow. And when he is here, I'm gonna make sure that I have an activated phone ready for him with his bus ticket on it, as well as a printed out version of his bus ticket, so he has more than one way to make sure he gets on that bus and doesn't miss any of the many transfers that he does have. I'll probably make sure I empty out everything in my car so that I'll have plenty of room for his bike if he does try to take his bike. If he doesn't take it, I don't know, you guys, what do you think I should do? Should I buy his bike from him? I don't like giving out cash. You guys know how that is, but I feel so bad sending somebody across country without a dollar in their pocket. He's got to eat. I don't know. You guys let me know down below. What do you think I should do? For now, though,
Buy the bike.
I think we're going to go check in with Ronnie and Michael and see what they want for dinner. Because they're the only people I see here so far.
Ronnie and Mike, name of my friends in Houston, but I can't really go visit. I don't have them.
Hey, Michael, can I come in?
Mike and Ronnie.
Oh, no. Well, I think it's locked down, huh? Sorry. Okay. Cool. The little dog's there, but nobody said anything. Which I get sometimes, that's fine. Yeah. But I wanted to see what you guys would want to eat for dinner, man. You're the only ones I've really ran into down here.
Whatever's good.
What do you like?
Hamburgers.
Okay. How's Farmer Boys? If I get extra, will you hand them out to people later? Okay. I don't want to mess up your lock system, dude.
Hey, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be right back, you guys.
Around time.
30, 40 minutes? Okay. How many burgers do you think I should get?
Like 30?
30? All right, let me go grab them. I'll be back. Guys ever deal with rattlesnakes out here?
Oh, rattlesnakes are my buddies. They are. I used to live with them over there.
Really?
They don't try to bother people. And that's their spot.
Yeah. All right, just gonna lock it up. Why does nowhere seem to have bike racks anymore?
You open the fridge, it's semi-empty or empty, improvising, settling for last-minute delivery, which is not great and expensive.
What's up with that? How's it going, man? I wanted to ask if it's all right. I want to get 30 burgers.
We'll plan a discount just so it goes down.
And one large drink.
One large drink? Nah, no, that's all right.
Thank you. Farmer Boys was so cool about this. They gave me a discount and a free drink. Wow, that's a lot of burgers. This is where I gotta get creative. Oh, cool. Thank you so much.
Napkins, and you guys actually have the napkins with them.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. They also gave me my own burger for free. I haven't actually eaten all day. I probably should eat this before I go. This is so good. I was starting to get lightheaded. My stomach was starting to feel a little off, and I wanted to get this stuff down to those guys before I did. And then they gave me a burger. already feel better. We gotta find Will before I go back down the river. Oh no, I don't see Will anywhere. Maybe is it that one? We'll go take a quick look. If he's not around, we're gonna go hand it to everybody else to pass out. Man, I really hope that we can find him tomorrow. We're gonna go back down and we're gonna see Ronnie and Michael and give all these burgers away. Hey man, you hungry? Hey bro, you hungry? You want a burger? Yeah, no worries. Do you need a sleeping bag or anything?
Yeah.
It's my last one.
No, give it away to someone else.
Okay. Socks though.
Yeah, socks are always good.
Just very sorry. I got plenty of those. Yeah, you're very welcome, dude. How you doing, man?
What are you gonna do?
Nothing. I was bringing a bunch of burgers down to Michael's place so he could feed all of you guys. There's 2 pairs of socks for you, too.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, man. Nate.
Thank you.
What's your name? Billy? Nice to meet you, Billy.
Thank you.
Yeah. We gotta take this as slow and balanced as possible and watch the cactus. All right, you guys, I'm back. I gave a few out on the way down here. All right, I'll see you later. And I trust that Michael and Ronnie are gonna take care of everyone around here. Seems like everybody already knows who they are and where to come. Tomorrow, we get to see if Will shows up for his bus ride. Oh man.
Well, you guys, it is the next day, and we have a little bit of time before we meet Will. I really hope that he is there. But I think you guys know by now, I'm not letting somebody drive across country without access to their own email or having a way to call anybody. And that's why I got Will a phone with a month of service, so he'll have access to whatever, as well as something that's gonna really help him out. He can even download free cash and get another $10 in his account right away, as I already mentioned. So, now it's just a matter of if he shows up. I really, really hope Will is there.
All right, you guys. Moment of truth. Right now is when I told Will I'd meet him. Let's go see if he's there. I don't know why, you guys. I don't have the best feeling about this. But I can't help but to think yesterday was just meant to be. I don't know. It's not looking good, you guys. I don't see him. He's supposed to be right there. Hey, man. You know Will? Will?
Yeah.
You seen him around today?
Haven't seen him.
Thanks. Hey, you thirsty? You want water?
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. I told Will to meet me here at 3 o'clock. That would have given us plenty of time, just in case he's late. I know time operates differently for homeless people. I understand that. And he probably doesn't even have a watch. I wanted there to be some leeway just in case something like this happened. But I'll tell you right now, my butt is sore from sitting on that thing because I've been here for an hour and a half now waiting. But I'm not giving up yet. Let me know below. Do you think Will be here? Do you think he's going to show up? I am starting to get a little worried. Maybe he had second thoughts. Maybe it was too quick of a decision. It's been 2 hours now. I'm going to go grab my car and bring it back up here and wait for another 45 minutes. Wait, no, what? I'm not good at acting. He's not there. This is tough, you guys. It's now 6 o'clock. I only have 5 minutes to try to get my money back for this ticket. That money is gonna go to helping someone else. And this phone is gonna go to helping someone else. Will never showed. Does that mean I would never buy him another ticket? No. I would still give him another chance, but I'm not from here. And I'm not gonna be back here anytime soon. So, unfortunately, you guys, we are gonna go through the process right now. I have 1 minute to cancel this trip. I'm at the 15-minute mark. And everything on my phone, because of how hot it is from sitting on my charger, is acting extremely slow. Well, you guys, I just canceled the trip. Will never made it. I got a refund just in time. Well, you guys, after waiting for 3 hours now, Will has never showed up. Will didn't make it. After I've been waiting here for 3 hours, Will didn't make it. You don't know what happened. I hope he's okay. He might have got cold feet. I don't know. And maybe next time I come down this way, I'll see him again and we can try again. For now, it's on to the next video, you guys. I'll see you there.
I'll do a grilled cheese for lunch. No, wait. Dino nuggets. Whisper Flow's Voice to Texas soaps.
France is known for abandoned places hiding dangerous traps. And these 2 forgotten chateaux are no exception.
Watch out, more traps, bro. They left all these against here so you can step on them.
But surviving the traps was only the beginning. The history behind these homes had almost completely disappeared. The only way to uncover who lived here and why they were abandoned was to search every room, every document, every photograph, and piece the story together ourselves. Every abandoned house is a crime scene without the crime. The people are gone, the memories are still here, and every letter, photograph, and forgotten possession is another piece of the puzzle. Today, we're stepping inside 2 forgotten French chateaux to uncover the lives that were left behind.
This is exactly the same distance away from the house to this town. No wrong or right on which way or where to actually park when doing abandoned, but right in front of us, literally, all the way straight ahead, is the abandoned chateau, aka mansion or castle, that we are about to explore. We are here in France on this beautiful day, and right in front of us is a really, really old mansion that a Moroccan royal family member used to own. That is all we actually know right now, until we get inside and look through the documents and discover what happened and who used to live there and investigate. All of this stuff is really, it's true. It's like we really have to go in, find out who used to live there, document it, and figure it out ourselves. It's not like going to a school, a hospital, a church that's already been documented where you can find online. These are just private homes. People that used to be rich, wealthy, that used to live in them. Okay, that as we get closer. There's lion gates and statues right out front.
How you doing, Ryan, honey? How you doing today, Ryan? He's not in a good mood. Ryan, have you been drinking again, honey? You need to cut back on the alcohol, honey. Ryan, you need to tone down.
There's a secret house.
Tone down a little bit, honey.
Prince. Maybe it's okay. We have a house right there now. Super old.
Ryan, you can come back when you have a better attitude.
Really cool.
I'm not going to have you come in here and yell, honey. You need to tone down. When you're calmed out, smoothed out, then you can come back in, honey.
Well, no, first thing. Nope, not here. Yes, like a trap. Yeah.
Yeah, because we're not allowing that kind of stuff on my life.
Yeah. Just so we step on it. Oh yeah, look.
Right, honey.
We just gotta go in slow.
I'm not allowing that on my
Watch
life.
out, more traps, bro. Literally. Hang on.
Sorry it's not too interesting today, but
God. Yeah.
macaroni.
It's not blood covered.
That is kind of funny.
Remember, if anybody walks around with
I used to
this,
enjoy going to macaroni town. Not now.
oh man.
I'm gonna clean that burner in a minute.
Cool. Alright, so we not just stayed inside, we were in the first room with out of learning, obviously. I don't know what to
Shit.
expect here, but
How did I turn it off?
for like information about who this guy was, all I know is that he was a Moroccan leader.
Dumb.
And I'll show you some bits as we walk around and explore on how we were but it's kind of
off.
you can tell he was a Moroccan leader. We've got some names here which we'll look at. I'm assuming this is the chateau that we're in right